Hey everyone. So my name is Dalton Dismore. I am the Urshan student body president. I'm at the undergrad side, but this semester I have been attempting to take a graduate level class in New Testament foundations. It's been a lot of trial and error, but for the most part I'm having a lot of fun. Um, you know, I'm from I'm from Dallas, Texas. I grew up at I grew up actually Pentecostal. My parents, they went to my church back home, Dallas First Church, pastored by Tom Foster. When I was a year old, is when they got there, and so I've grown up around church. I wouldn't say I grew up like completely in church. There was a while there, my parents they weren't really going to church, and it really wasn't until I guess I was 12 or 13 that I really started committing committing to God, and I really found God when I was around for myself. When I was probably around 12. It was at HYC, man. Um, the the program that I want to go into uh, is a master's in theological studies. So I've always thought about UGST since I've been here, and it really wasn't until this past probably about a year ago that I understood the difference between the three different degrees that you can go in when you're talking about like Christian ministry people, and that's masters in Christian ministries, masters of divinity, masters of theological studies, and I don't know that I want to be in time long. I'll be in be going to class for as long as it would take for a master's in divinity. And I think I've always been really interested in getting into the text and seeing what it has to say. And I would really just want to go further with that. I want to learn Greek one day. Brother Painter, he's phenomenal at Greek, and I want to be like him and Brother Brickle one day, where we can just have a conversation in Greek. That'd be cool. Um, so, what ministry am I involved in? Throughout my life, I've been involved in a lot of ministries: choir, youth, nursery, parking lot, outreach. Man, you name it, I've probably been involved in it. Cleaning. While I've been at Urshan, my focus has been a lot at the school. So really making sure that it's kind of weird unless you're here. You don't. It's kind of hard to explain, but your life kind of gets wrapped up here, and making sure things are going on. I've been helping trying to get helping the outreach division get up and running with the students we have here. And man, we have phenomenal leaders here. At New Life, I go to New Life, and the thing I've probably been involved with most there is the youth group. Any time I can give there, that's where I go. If I'm not doing something with UOD or something here at the school, so I would say probably the youth group is probably where I'm most involved in right now. In media, I like photography, stuff like that. I just actually got a new GoPro. I'm pretty excited about that, and we're going to Scotland soon, so it's gonna be fun. Um, my favorite book of the New Testament. Why? I'm interesting on this one. I love the book of Philemon. Uh, so last year we took a Pauline epistles class, and I really got to dig into it. And people were saying I picked it just because it's the shortest book, and I wouldn't have too much work on it. But actually, it was quite the opposite. I mean, it took a lot of work to figure out the nuances and stuff Paul was doing in it. But one of my professors actually told me, and it really opened my eyes to it, is that Paul's core gospel can be found in the one chapter of Philemon. It's there for anyone that wants to see it. Everything that the necessities. I'm not saying that in any of the gospels we don't need them, but what I'm saying is if you only had Philemon, you can get a long way. And it's just I love how I do love how small it is, but I love how much is in there. It's very interesting. Something interesting about myself that most people probably don't know. I'm sentimental, you know. I like, I'm real quiet on the outside, and and I guess stoic, people would probably say. But I actually am a very emotional person, so I know it's probably a little deep, but it's really the first thing that came to my mind. So there it is. But I'm excited about the rest of this class and everything Brother Painter's been talking about. So, man, come on.